My dear friends, have you ever been in a room full of people yet felt completely alone? Have you ever scrolled through your phone, seeing pictures of friends laughing, connecting, sharing experiences, and felt a quiet emptiness in your own heart? Perhaps you have asked yourself, why is it that I struggle to find people I can truly relate to? Is it me or is it them? Today, we are going to explore something profound. The lack of friends is often not a reflection of others, it is a reflection of ourselves. Many times, we search outside for connection when the real foundation begins within. By the end of this conversation, you will understand why true friendship begins not outside but within, and how the absence of friends in your life can be a teacher guiding you toward self-growth, clarity, and the relationships that truly matter. Let us begin with a simple truth. The first friendship we must cultivate is the one with ourselves. If we are at war with our own mind, if we are harsh and critical toward ourselves, how can we expect anyone else to truly connect with us? The person you spend the most time with, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, is yourself. And if your inner conversation is filled with doubt, fear, or judgment, that vibration radiates outward. Imagine a tree standing alone in a vast open field. If its roots are shallow and weak, the winds of life sway it easily, it struggles to stay upright. But if its roots are deep and strong, even in a storm it stands firm, graceful, and resilient. The roots represent your relationship with yourself. Self-awareness, self-love, patience, and inner kindness are the roots that allow you to thrive even when life seems lonely. When we lack friends, it is often life's gentle way of showing us you need to go inward first. Strengthen the foundation within. Reflect, my dear friends, on the moments when you felt truly alone. How did you treat yourself in those moments? Did you nurture your inner world? Or did you allow self-criticism to take over? The quality of your inner connection sets the tone for every external connection you will ever have. Here is an important point. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. Loneliness is a signal, it is a teacher guiding you to become whole, to fill yourself first with understanding, patience, and love. True friends will mirror the energy you carry. If your inner world is chaotic, the relationships you attract will often reflect that turbulence. But when you are grounded, calm, and connected to your own heart, friendships arise effortlessly. Let us move to another profound truth. Sometimes having fewer friends is actually a blessing. In a world obsessed with numbers, followers, likes, acquaintances, we often forget that friendships are not about quantity, they are about quality. It is better to have one friend who truly understands your soul than 100 who only share surface-level laughter. Think of life as a garden. If every seed you plant were a friend, scattering them carelessly, many would fail to thrive. Some might wither, others may grow crooked, and a few may even drain your energy instead of nourishing you. But if you plant seeds thoughtfully in fertile soil, nurturing them with care, they grow strong, healthy, and enduring. The same is true for friendships. The lack of friends can be life's way of teaching patience and discernment. It asks you to focus on building meaningful connections rather than collecting superficial ones. Often, the people we meet may not resonate with our energy, values, or growth. And that's perfectly okay. Nature knows its timing. Sometimes, the absence of friends is simply creating space for the right people to enter your life. Let me give you an example. There is a man who constantly worries about not having many friends. He attends parties, joins groups, and tries to force connections, but every interaction feels hollow. Then one day, he meets someone who shares his values, his vision, and his way of thinking. That one connection transforms his life, giving him support, guidance, and laughter. My friends, life is not about rushing to fill empty spaces. It is about waiting for the right energy to resonate with yours. The third lesson is about giving. Friendship is not transactional. It is a dance of energy. If you desire friends, first ask yourself, what kind of friend am I being? True friendship begins with presence, empathy, understanding, and care. If we complain, criticize, or seek friends only for personal gain, we repel the energy of genuine connection. But when we offer kindness without expectation, we plant seeds of trust and warmth. Life has a beautiful way of returning what we put out. Many people feel lonely because they are waiting to be noticed, waited upon, or valued, without realizing that friendships grow when we actively give attention, care, and energy to others. Imagine a candle. If you cover it with a box, no light escapes. But if you allow it to shine, even a small flame can light up an entire room. Similarly, when we shine our authentic energy outward, the right people are naturally drawn to it. The lack of friends, my dear friends, is often a mirror showing us, before you seek connection outside, deepen the connection inside. Before you expect love from others, love yourself enough to radiate it outward. Friendship thrives in authenticity, not in pretense. And remember, it is always better to have a few genuine friends than countless acquaintances who do not truly understand you. Finally, let us reflect on the gift of solitude. Life may seem lonely now, but it is preparing you for something greater. Solitude is not a punishment, it is a teacher. When we are alone, we are given time to reflect, understand, and grow. We learn who we are, what we value, and what we truly desire in a friend. Imagine a potter shaping clay. Before it becomes a beautiful vase, it must sit on the wheel, patiently molded. Similarly, life gives us moments of solitude to shape us into the kind of person who naturally attracts meaningful friendships. The experiences, reflections, and growth that occur in solitude prepare us for relationships that are deep, enduring, and authentic. When the right people finally enter your life, they will connect with the real, strong, and authentic you, not the version shaped by fear, insecurity, or desperation. The journey of being alone teaches patience, self-respect, and inner strength. And the friendships that arise afterward will feel effortless, rewarding, and aligned with your soul. Think about it this way. A magnet cannot attract what it does not contain within itself. If your heart is filled with love, kindness, and authenticity, you will naturally attract friends who reflect the same. Solitude is not emptiness, it is preparation. It is a space to grow, heal, and become the friend you wish to have. Let me share a story, my dear friends. There was a young woman who felt lonely in a new city. She tried to join clubs, attend parties, and force connections, but nothing felt real. One day, she started spending time with herself, learning her own hobbies, listening to her thoughts, and being kind to herself. Slowly, she became more confident, more grounded, and more joyful. And then, magically, friends began appearing, not many, but the right ones. Those friendships were deep, supportive, and inspiring. Another story, a man who felt he had no friends noticed that he was constantly complaining, judging, and criticizing those around him. When he shifted his focus to giving, listening, and being genuinely present, he found that the people he admired and respected were drawn to him. Life had been teaching him, first, be the kind of friend you seek, and the rest will follow. Now, reflect on your own life. How often have you felt lonely, not because people rejected you, but because you were disconnected from yourself? How often have friendships failed, not because the other person was unworthy, but because the energy was misaligned? My friends, this is a call to introspection. Invest in self-connection. Spend at least 15 minutes each day listening to your inner thoughts. Journal, meditate, or simply reflect. Ask yourself, am I being kind to myself? Am I nurturing my inner garden? Prioritize quality over quantity. Instead of seeking more friends, focus on deepening the connections you already have. a heartfelt conversation, a shared experience, or an act of kindness can strengthen bonds far more than countless superficial interactions. Give without expectation. Be the friend who listens, supports, and gives without waiting for anything in return. Your energy will naturally attract like-minded souls. Embrace solitude. View loneliness as an opportunity for growth. Use it to discover your values, understand your desires, and build your inner strength. The friendships that arise after will be grounded in authenticity. My dear friends, the lack of friends is not a void to fear. It is a reflection, a mirror, and a teacher. It invites you to nurture yourself, invest in meaningful connections, give generously, and grow in solitude. Friendship begins within. When you are whole, grounded, and authentic, life will naturally bring the right people into your orbit. True friends are not measured by numbers, but by resonance, loyalty, and love. So be patient, be kind, and be yourself. The universe is always preparing the right friendships for the right time. And remember, the strongest friendships are never forced. They are a reflection of the energy you cultivate within. Life is a journey, my friends. And along this journey, the most valuable companions you will ever have are not only the people who walk beside you, but also the friendship you nurture within your own heart. Be the friend you wish to have and watch the world respond in kind.